What's going on, guys? What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Happy to have you here on the stream. Looking forward to going through the scans, going through the news, looking at some of the broader market news and see what's going to be happening today or the possibilities thereof, right? Plan accordingly. Yesterday we had Roblox. We found it in the stream. We were like, okay, these are the levels we want to watch. Bam, those levels hit intraday. I fumbled it yesterday. If you saw my recap video, I got in a little bit too early on Roblox. I got in on what I would probably consider maybe a C plus at best setup, and ended up like not being able to partake in the A plus setup. Which in chat, right, in the Discord chat when I was live streaming, I actually went over, hey, this is the A plus setup that I would like to see. Right before then, I got in thinking that it was not going to happen. Got stopped out. Some members waited and they caught the A plus setup, banged out a huge winner. So congrats to them. I caught on to some Tesla puts, made all my money back and some. So it wasn't a bad day, but it could have been much better. Now let's see what's hot today. Let's see. Let's take a look at the scans here. First of all, let's look at some of yesterday's moves, right? Let's look at Roblox. All right, so Roblox pulling in a little bit here, holding this 104-ish, 106 area. All right, so that's good. That's a good level to see it hold. You can see, we'll put a line here. Yesterday's high was 106. A little pivot lows here around 105. We're holding around that level there, so that's a good level to see it hold. You know what? And we're definitely going to put it back on the watch list for today. So let me start writing that up. In the meanwhile, if you guys have any tickers, you can definitely throw them up there in chat. And remember, I just want to thank channel members as well. Any channel members, there's a little join section down there. Anybody that's part of the channel, definitely a big old thank you to you. Let's see here. So today, Roblox watching for the 105 area to hold support. Yesterday's midday pivot resistance. If you guys are in the Discord, you know, I think it was on Monday or Tuesday, we went over, wait, today's Wednesday, so Monday. It was either Friday or Monday, we went over a lesson in the afternoon or before lunch. We did like 3 lessons on Monday. And one of them was how to identify afternoon setups. So stocks that were like making nice moves in the morning and might have a chance at making an afternoon run. We went over that lesson, and Roblox was perfect for that. Perfect for that. This would have been the best area to get long coming out of lunch. And I missed it. I was actually on a DM with one of the members in the Discord, and I wasn't watching, but I think some members caught it based off of the lesson from either Monday or Monday. Monday is when we did that lesson. So I was happy to see that for sure. So Roblox watching that could have room back towards 110, 115, let's say. Bet you it could make it there. Yesterday we talked about it hitting 110 area, and sure enough, that's what it did right before the bell, 109 and change. So we got that one on there. Let's take a look at Tesla. Will Tesla have further downside? I think this $1,000 level might be a temporary hold on it, but based off of the volume yesterday, I think Tesla could still have some more downside. And honestly, I would love nothing more than get Tesla down here to 900 bucks, right? Because we'll get it for the gap fill to the downside with puts or shorts. And then I'm just gonna, and that's not something I do often, but in this case, I will absolutely do it. I'm just gonna reverse course if it gets down there, because by the time it does get down there, I suspect we might have that 50-day moving average somewhere near there. I'm gonna just reverse course after closing out the puts or the shorts and go long on Tesla off of 900, because I think we go from 900 to like 950 to 1,000 like that, and that's gonna be a no-brainer money making opportunity. So that's what I'm watching on Tesla, guys. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Brian Brooks identified similar setup. That's he went with the 50 EMA. On the EMA, on the exponential moving averages, I don't use anything beyond like 9, 12, stuff like that. Just simply because on the bigger time frame, like the daily, I prefer to have the simple moving average. I prefer to have the simple moving average give me much more information there. a little broader information coming in there since it's a daily. But that's pretty much in line with the plan that I just went over there with the simple moving average. I think by the time we get down there, that's what we might see on Tesla, and I will be definitely eyeing it for that. Like I said, I would love nothing more to get Tesla to break down, like that into the gap, get puts, right? Get down here to $900, get that 50-day up here, and then we get that nice bounce, a nice little comeback on Tesla that could bring it back to 1,000. No, I think it's definitely possible. Not only possible, extremely probable in my opinion. So I will definitely be looking for that trade. So on Tesla today, we're watching that 1030 zone. See if that holds resistance. So far it has been resistance. I'll put it on like a back burner list. Tesla watching for 1030 to hold resistance. Could have room down to 1,000. Break under 1,000 could really send it to what, like 940, right? 950s to the 950 area, which is the gap entry. All right, so we got that one written up. So we got Roblox, definitely going to be watching that one today. We got back burner there on Tesla. Let's see here. Stock futures are lower ahead of key inflation data. U.S. equity futures nudged lower early Wednesday as investors await key data that will indicate how much rising price pressure are accelerating. Dow Jones Industrial Average futures shed about 60 points, and the S&P 500 dipped 0.3%, and the Nasdaq 100 futures fell 0.6%. Investors are holding their breath for the latest consumer price index reading, which the Labor Department will report Wednesday before the bell. Economists surveyed by the Dow Jones expect a 0.6% increase, and that's the number we've been seeing all week. As far as the projections, or a year-over-year gain of 5.9%, which would be the most in 30 years. They expected core CPI, which excludes food and energy, because we don't need those, to have risen 0.4% or 4.3% year over year. With Thursday a government holiday due to Veterans Day observance, the department also will release its weekly jobless claims count a day earlier than usual. Oh my God, man. Today's going to be fire. The Dow Jones estimate is for 265. That was my OBS. It was my OBS, guys. My OBS like had a little hiccup there for some reason. I don't know why. It's fully updated. We'll have to look into it. But yeah, it's going to be a lot going on today between the jobless claims numbers coming out a day early, and then you have the CPI data. So going to be interesting to see what happens today. Let's jump into the scans here and start looking through these scans. As you know, press releases come out in waves. Generally speaking, 7 a.m., 7:30, 8, 8:30, 9. Those of you who might be new here, at 9 the stream ends and I move over to the Discord, so make sure you sign up there. Let's see, RNKT. Let's see if this one has any news this morning. Oh my God. I don't know what's going on with the internet. Like in and out. All right, RNXT. Yesterday is where the press release comes out on this one. Presentation during new advanced uh, in the management of pancreatic cancer. Okay, so there we go. That's what's going on there. Ah, Brian, no such thing. Never, my man. Always welcomed. All right, so they had news yesterday on phase 3. Phase 3 generally doesn't have the same hype as phase 2 for the most part. But definitely want to keep on watch here. I'd watch. We're up at, this thing made a move all the way to 14 bucks, over 14. I'd watch probably the 680 to 660 zone, see if that holds support on pullbacks there. You could see previously it's an area here of potential support. Right there, right here. You can see it's an area right there. So maybe we find some support there. I'm gonna put it on the watch list. You know, if you do find support there, you can bounce back up to 8. Right now we're in front of 9. So if we don't get back down there, what's the next level? 850. 850. So that's something to keep on watch here. Right now we have found support. Excuse me. We have found support around that 850 mark. So we'll see which one of those two are the ones that wants to hold support on this one. I think only one. PPSI was the only small cap I've traded this week. RNXT with phase 3 news. If above 850, watching for 850 to hold support on pullbacks. If below, watching for the 680 area to hold support. Could have room to 10 area. And then yeah, 10 bucks would be the level right here. And right there. So there you go. That's what I'll be watching on this RNXT. On RNXT. All right, so let's see. Let's keep going down the scans here. STRN, Strand and Company. STRN. This thing's made a big move over the last day. All right, nothing there. BTB from yesterday. I don't really like this one that much. I mean, we identified some levels yesterday, filled the gap. It's really choppy mover, you know? You had that big red to green move, bang, then came all the way back down, then bang. It's really choppy. I'm not interested in trading that one. DTC. DTC? Is that the day trader chat room? Because that's what we call ourselves, DTC. Okay, so these scans are rather weakish. Let's check in on XPRO. XPRO, 13 hours ago. So XPRO Group to present at the Bank of America Securities 2021 Global Energy Conference. Let's take a quick peek here and see what's up with that. XPR Group Holdings today announced that Michael Jordan, are you like the Wish version of Michael Jordan? Michael Jordan, Chief Executive Officer, will present to members of the investment community at the Bank of America Securities 2021 Global Energy Conference at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday, November 18th. So next week. Let's see what else. All right, so that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. And this news is from 13 hours ago. But I mean, if it can get some volume, it's a light volume stock, so it's not something I would be very interested in trading. I don't really like to trade them when they're so thin. But you could definitely watch this 1940s area for support on XPRO. All right, let's switch over to some larger names here and see what's going on. RCUS. Hopefully here in about 9 minutes we start to get some new press releases, 8:30. Good morning, Susan. Over at the Discord. Good morning, morning. Here's a cup of coffee. Umberto. So RCUS, another press release from 16 hours ago. So this is an older press release. You know, we use the term older a little bit loosely when we talk about press releases because it's not fresh. It's not from this morning. So Arcus Bioscience announces new employment inducement grants. Yeah, it's not that big a deal. All right, so bioscience, oncology focused biopharmaceutical company working to create best in class cancer therapies today announced that the compensation committee of the company's board of directors granted one new employee options to purchase 28,000 shares of the company's common stock at an exercise price per share of 34.74. So we're well above that level right now, which was the closing price of November 8th. 2021. The stock options were granted pursuant to the company's 2020 inducement plan. Okay, so yeah, we're like above that, but I mean, look, realistically, on what is this RCUS? It's like it's Ruckus. Realistically, on Ruckus, you're at a resistance point right now. You do have a bit of a W set up here. Check this out. Boom. Boom. Pretty cool. But yeah, you're at that 39 resistance zone. So, you know, if you break and hold that level, then yeah, you have room towards 42 and change. I'll keep an eye on it, but it's not, I don't know, it's not something that I think I'll be itching to trade. I don't think it's something I'll be itching to trade this morning, but I'll keep an eye on it. I'll put it on the back burner list. Okay, so RCUS watching for the 39.20 to break and hold for support, or the 38.20s for support. Could have room towards 42. Here's your 38.20s area. Right there. Boom. So we'll see. Not something that I'm going to be, like I said, it's not something that I'm itching to trade at. Let's see this Nova. No volume, unless some PR just came through the wire now. All right, so Nova, nope, no press release here, no volume, just some random orders there. AQUA, BKI. We got 5 minutes to the next wave of press releases, guys. That's what I'm really waiting for here. See what's gonna happen. Because right now, there's not a whole lot. There's just really not a whole lot. I think everything's kind of like a standstill. You know, if the numbers come across as expected on CPI data, you know, I think maybe the market we see kind of just trade sideways, maybe a little bump. But if the numbers come back lower than expected, I'm sorry, higher than expected, then I think we see a little bit more downside on the SPY. Maybe we get down here to test that 465 zone. You know, maybe we get down there to that 465 zone and bounce from there. So we'll see. Gonna be a little patient here, see if something else hits the scans. Unless you guys have some ticker you want me to take a look at for you, I'll be happy to do that. That is always fun. I thoroughly enjoy that. Guys, in the Discord there, in the Discord there, our mod, Umberto Swing Trade mod, has identified a very nice swing trade opportunity in BABA based off of this reverse head and shoulders pattern that is forming. Okay, so just a heads up on that. I'll leave you the link here really quickly so you can join the Discord. Right there, free Discord. Umberto had posted up that potential setup last night, so make sure you take advantage. Join the Discord so that you can be in tune, because that's a very nice potential reverse head and shoulders pattern that's forming on BABA. Another one potentially forming that, and I've been in for some time. Now I've been in since they announced the meta news, is Facebook. I don't think Facebook is going anywhere, and we're forming a potential reverse head and shoulders pattern here as well. Here's your left shoulder, head, right shoulder forming now. So if we start to U-shape there, we'll get that formation there. I'm in Facebook from in here. I'm just building a position. Part of it, I'm going to take profit off as we eventually one of these days get up here. And then I'm going to leave a portion on it as a long-term investment, which I'll add to in the future, of course. So a couple of trade ideas we've discussed in the Discord. So make sure you get in there. It's completely free to join. All right, let's see if, oh, we still got two more minutes before we get some more press releases out here. Will Elon Musk tweet anything soon about his plans to sell Tesla stock? So far, nothing. Just a bunch of space stuff. Callie Blunt. Callie Blunt, welcome to the Discord. Glad to have you on there. Glad to have you on there. Welcome, welcome. Look forward to trading with you. Let me check CNBC. So some stocks making big moves today: Coinbase, Posh, DoorDash, and Fubo. Fubo's been one that Fubo's been one that really has consolidated well above that $20 zone. You know, I mean, maybe it's a good long-term hold. I'm not sure. I'm not sure on it. That's why I'm not in it yet. Shaq, I'm guessing that's how you pronounce the name. I'm really sorry if it's not, but either way, a warm welcome to the Discord. Glad to have you on there. Glad to have you on there. Look forward to trading with you. Glad to see you in there. Coin is making some moves here. Shares of Coinbase sunk more than 11% pre-market after the company reported lower than expected quarterly revenue. How the freaking hell do you have lower than expected quarterly. How do you mess this up in a crypto bull market, Coinbase? This is exactly why people lost confidence in this stock so early on. Look at this. The stock IPOs takes a disgusting dump all the way down here to 200 and change, like under 210 bucks. After it hit what 430s, and then crypto starts to go insane, right? As we come into October and then November, and everyone, I guess, starts to think, okay, well, Coinbase, bam, they're going to be doing NFTs here pretty soon, adding another revenue, right? People must be trading and buying and holding crypto a lot more. So a lot more fees are coming in through here. So they're probably making a lot more money. Bang. And then the stock just goes crazy. The stock literally went from 230 some odd dollars to over 360 something dollars. And then you screw up your earnings, and now you're down here again. You look at the size of that gap down. Like, how crappy is the management here right now? That's pretty bad. At least in my opinion, it's pretty damn bad. So, ouch, Coinbase. On Coinbase, I don't even know what to do with this thing. I mean, maybe you see a relief bounce here in the 307 zone. Put a line here for you. You can see these previous little tops right in there. So, and coincides with the IPO day right there. It was kind of like the low. Let's see here. What was the low of day on that day? Low of day, whoops, come on, 310. The low day was 310. That line's at 307, that general area. Maybe it gets down there today and gives you a bounce. So maybe it gets down there and gives you a bounce. We'll see. We'll see about that on coin. Excuse me. I'm a trend trader, so it's very rare that you see me come in here on a gap down like this and try to buy a stock for a long-sided day trade. Not if I was like a long-term investor, yeah, I'd scoop up gap downs, of course, because I like to buy my long-term investments on discounts. But yeah, like on Coinbase, the gap down is huge already. You know, I don't know how much did they miss this by? The cryptocurrency exchange reported revenues of $1.31 billion versus consensus of 1.57 billion. So they missed it by a chunk, but monthly transacting users declined from previous quarters at 7.4 million, but grew from prior year. The problem is there's a lot now. There's a lot of competitors. It was to where Coinbase was the only one, that was out there that you can use. What I'll give Coinbase is that it is hands down right now, at least to me, the easiest app to use to get crypto on. It really is. And when I buy my crypto, I generally buy it on their pro software, or whatever it's called, that like active trading software. That's where I usually buy my crypto, So I still use them, but there's a lot of competition out there. So maybe that's what's hurting them, honestly. I mean, it makes sense for sure. Consumer price index surged 6.2% in October. Let's get into this, guys. We got some data out. Consumer price index surged 6.2% in October, considerably more than expected. That is not good. Inflation across a broad swath of products that consumers buy every day was even worse than expected in October, hitting its highest point in more than 30 years, the Labor Department reported Wednesday. The Consumer Price Index, which is a basket of products ranging from gasoline to healthcare to groceries and rent, rose 6.2% from a year ago. That's compared to 5.9% Dow Jones estimate. That's big, guys. This is nasty. Consumer Price Index surged 6.2% in October, worse than expected, and the highest since December 1990. What was I like in? How old are you when you're like 7? Like, what grade are you in when you're like 7 years old? Is that like second grade? Yeah, it's like second grade, right? So literally that was higher back. This is bad. This is bad. And this is a conversation I was having with a buddy of mine the other day. It's really simple when you look at this in a way, okay? Middle class is getting the shaft, right? Middle class does not have any investments at all, is getting the shaft. If you have some investments, well, then your money's going to fight, right? And you can probably stay above inflation. But right now, we're looking like it's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly. I honestly, next year, when the Fed raises interest rates, I would expect real estate to drop 10% at least, maybe 20. If it can drop 20%, I would love it because I'd come in and scoop in a property or two for rentals. That's what I'm looking to do next year because you got to put the money to work. You know, you got to put the money to work. If you just leave it in the bank account, all of it, anyways, then you know your 1990s number. All right. So let me take a look at how the SPY's taking this. Ugh. Remember we talked about 465? Well, we're at 465 and a half right now. It's today's going to be a day where I'm going to be focused more than likely just on the large cap stocks and on the SPY, based off of these figures, because it's going to call for it. It's just frankly going to call for it. I don't think I'm going to mess with small caps today. They haven't been trading the greatest anyways. But yeah, I mean the SPY 465 level to watch there. Let me try to zoom in here a little bit on the daily chart. There it is. There it is. Wait 1 second here, guys. All right. So yeah, that's pretty nasty there on the SPY, but it's expected with such a huge difference in that CPI data. So yeah, watching that 465 area on the SPY today, if that cracks, which I'm pretty sure it will, then we do have a lot of room to fall. We do have a lot of room to fall. Maybe some SPY puts will be in play. I haven't played SPY puts, I think, since September. I haven't played those since September. All right, so that's what I'll be watching on the SPY. I'll watch for a crack of 465 Maybe got some puts there. We can write this down to 462 today. We'll see what happens here because we also have the job numbers coming up soon. The jobless claims. The jobless claims, those are coming up soon as well. All right, so let's take a look at the scans again, see if anything new is popping off. I'll still keep RNXT on there. So far, we got Roblox, RNXT, Tesla, RCUS. Let's take a quick look on Roblox. This one's coming down. See, it got hit a little bit with this market, hoopla here. It's gonna be one of those days. The spice, there's Tesla going out 1,000. Tesla's another one that now I'm going to definitely keep eyes on, and I'm going to move it away from the back burner list to the main list, because with the SPY's weakness and Tesla already being weak, I'm definitely going to be looking at that one for puts again today. Got some nice puts on it yesterday. Maybe we get some more today if we can crack that $1,000 level. So Dow futures fall 100 points after hotter than expected CPI. Guys, if you enjoy this type of info, this plus the live trading with the alerts and live lessons is what I do in the Discord. All right, that's what I do in the Discord. So make sure to join up. Links there in the chat room section there. Now, guys, as we wait here to see if any more stocks hit the scans, if you have any tickers you want me to take a look at for you, go ahead and throw it up in chat. Looking around at the scans for now. Let's see here. So the consumer price index jumped 6.2 from a year ago, well above the 5.9 estimate from economists polled by Dow Jones on a monthly basis. The CPI increased 0.9% against the 0.6% estimate. So that's a significant increase. Miko, welcome to the Discord. Glad to have you on there. In regular, the 10-year Treasury yield jumped after the report. So we might see tech suffer some today. Oh, maybe it'll give me a chance to scoop up some more Facebook. Sorry, guys. Got an email here. All right, I'll get to that later. So let's see here. So yeah, I mean, that's just what it is. I'm going to be focused up on Tesla here. I'm going to be focused up on Tesla this morning for puts with the SPY weakness added, because think about it. Tesla was weak, right? Tesla's weak to begin with. So then you throw on here the SPY being weak off of the CPI data. Then that's just like another big old boulder on top of Tesla that can send it to crack that $1,000 level. And if it does, maybe we get a nice little move on that one. So I'll definitely be on that one today. As far as my number one trade idea, number two trade idea will probably be Roblox. It'll probably be Roblox. I kind of like, I kind of like that one for sure. It all depends, how, if it can be relatively strong to the overall market, then maybe we can get back up here to 110. And if we get up there to 110, then I say I'm pretty sure we see a short cover again, another short squeeze, and we see the stock extend above 110, maybe 115, 114, 117, more or less. That's what I'm thinking on Roblox, if it can be relatively strong compared to the market. All right, the market might end up being weak all day. We'll see. I mean, the closer we get to the bell, the more than likely we'll see continuation off of this type of news that we're seeing. But we still got to get through the jobless claims, that they're going to be up one day earlier than expected, obviously because tomorrow we have observance of Veterans Day, and then we have 9 a.m. press releases as well coming out in about 15 minutes. So we have 9 a.m. press releases coming out in 15 minutes. At 9 a.m., I switch on over to the Discord, all right, and I'll be there on the Discord. So there's a link there in chat. Make sure you sign up to the Discord so you can join us in there. Let's see. Nvidia. Oh, God, man. I did not expect Nvidia to sell off this hard. We're underneath support now on Nvidia, so it's got a lot of room to fall. There's your previous support in that 293 to 294 zone right here. And we've cracked that level now. We've cracked that level, so keep that one on watch. I'm really hoping Tesla does not crack $1,000 in pre-market, unless it's just going to crack it, give us a quick little bounce into that zone later on. Maybe we get a VWAP coming down with a 9 AMA coming down with it. We get that 9 AMA crossover VWAP at that $1,000 mark. We get a bounce back into $1,000 on Tesla, light volume bounce back into 1,000, right? It rejects, boom, puts, write it down. That would be what I would look for coming out, later this morning. So we'll see if maybe that's what happens. I mean, that'd be a killer setup. So it can crack 1,000 now, go down to like 980, 985, 975, then about 9:45 a.m. maybe bounce. We get all that right there lined up at 1,000. Levels on the daily, intraday indicators, boom, resistance. Maybe we even get some fib levels in there. It could be, I don't know, I get excited just talking about it. It could be an awesome setup. So I will definitely be looking for that on Tesla for some puts later on today in the morning. So let's see what happens. So we got about 12 minutes to 9, guys. The scans don't like the scans. So I'll be looking at probably, for sure Tesla. Well, everything else we went over: Roblox, Tesla, RNKT, Backburner, Ruckus, RCUS. I'll watch the SPY a little bit, but I think I'd rather trade Tesla. Watch the SPY to see if 465 cracks. Watching for 465 to crack. Could have downside towards 462 level. 462 area. I'll watch that, and we'll see what happens there. Once again, guys, definitely want to thank the channel members for joining up. And I want to thank you guys for being here in the stream. We got about 10 minutes left here in the stream. So if you want to take these 10 minutes and throw up some tickers or any questions you might have regarding trading, I'd be happy to go over it with you while we let these scanners do some work here. At 9 a.m., I'll be over on the Discord, so make sure to join us there. All right. Also, guys, I do this stream every day, Monday through Thursday. Okay, Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. All right, we just started this week. We just started it on Monday. I started doing the stream on Monday, and I'm having a lot of fun with you guys. I am having a ton of fun with you guys here talking shop. ENVB. So yeah, this doesn't look good. $1.50 doesn't look good. $1.50 area would be like the bottom support on this thing. I mean, we got the 50-day and the 100-day moving average holding it down right now. Thursday here on the daily chart. So that doesn't look good there. You're gonna need a catalyst to get you back towards $2, and then you have 250, right? Psychological and 200-day moving average level past resistance as well. A little bit of support there. I mean, so that's your range. That's your range. This daily looks terrible, but that's the range there. There's really like nothing there for me. I don't really swing. I don't really like to swing trade like penny stocks. I will day trade them for sure, especially the more volatile they are. And I swing trade them very rarely, and it'd be like an overnight hold or just looking for momentum. In other words, a hot stock that took off and I day traded it and it's set up for a swing trade, I'll do that. I don't really like to day trade them. I mean, swing trade them much because you're always open to all sorts of weird stuff to happen to them. It's not like Facebook, you know what I'm saying? So I would never, I would not swing trade this. But yeah, if I were in a swing trade, 150 would be the area to watch for potential support. Nope, my pleasure. Totally my pleasure, Jen. Totally my pleasure. Make sure to join the Discord. You can always ask those questions there. We got, I'm there. We got Umberto, which is our swing trader, swing trade mod. He does swing trade everything. Like I day trade everything. He swing trades everything. I'm not sure if he's swing trading options though yet. So we got Just James, Small Cap King. So yeah, join the Discord. We would love to have you on there and answer your questions and help you out. Yep. Still, they're still talking about the CPI data and how it's the largest annual increase since December 1990. It's wild to think about it. I'm like, here, damn, man, in 1990, I was in second grade. Must have been second or third grade, something like that. Oh, Just James just posted his watch list over in the Discord, guys. Make sure to check that out. My watch list will be emailed out later today. If you are not on the email list for the watch list, guys, then get over here, click this link, scroll all the way to the bottom. When you go all the way to the bottom to the right hand side, you're going to see the newsletter sign up and you can put your email there. You'll get the weekly watch list and the daily watch list sent to your inbox for free. You were born in 1990, Jonah the host. It is 9:52, my good sir. You are so late and so fired. It's not even funny. So let me see here. Can I kick you away from the stream for the day? Because you're like on a timeout. Guys, can I fire my business partner? I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't need lawyers on here, any legalese that can help me. That's right, Jonah. You're on thin ice, buddy. I'm going to get Jerry to fire you in chat. All right, guys. So we got a few minutes here. You are so late, dude, on so many different levels. It's not even funny today. Notice how your text message was completely ignored because I was already working here in the stream, helping out the community while you were in bed, all cozy, sipping on your tea or whatever. All right. Yeah, guys, make sure to sign up for the newsletter there so you can get the watch list sent out to you. That will go out every day, and then we send the weekly one on Sundays. All right, so it's looking like that's gonna be it. We got Roblox, RNXT, Tesla, Spy, and then backburner Ruckus. Just want to say it like that. RCUS. RCUS. So that's the watch list for today. I think it's going to be a pretty active morning with the CPI data, the market pulling back as hard as it is. Tesla double weakness now, so it's getting a double whammy. Technically it's a technical setup that's weak, and now you got this macro news adding to the weakness. It's like a 1-2 punch on that one. So I'm definitely going to be looking at Tesla for puts today. My number one trade idea. All right. So if you want to see how that works out, make sure to join the Discord. I'll leave you the link here again for you. And it's completely free to join. So make sure to click here and join up in the Discord. I will be live there in a few minutes. So I'm going to switch over there in about 5 minutes. Get on the Discord and get in with my community over there. Thank you guys very much for joining in the stream. And like I said, we're going to do this Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. All right. So it's looking like that might be it as far as the scans go. Let me see here. BKI, is it still the same? No. Yeah. God, how expensive is gas gonna get, dude? That's insane. Oh, yes. Forgot about this one. Let me see here. So Rivian price IPO at $78 a share, valuing an electric vehicle company at 66.5 billion. Rivian had previously raised its expected price range between 72 to 74, up from an initial range of 57 to 62. The company, which is backed by Amazon and Ford, and now you have all this macro news that also affects Tesla, recently began production on its electric pickup, the R1T. What are they named in these three like weird R1T? It's not a robot. Give it a name. And plans to deliver 10,000 as soon as next year. Rivian expects to lose up to 1.28 billion this quarter, while generating no more than 1 million in revenue for the period. How is that stock worth 70? What is it? $78 a share is beyond me. I mean, I don't know about this pickup, guys. Check it out. What do you think? Do you think that's a good looking pickup? I don't know. It kind of looks like a cartoon out of the movie Cars. Two eyes right there. Unibrow. Mouth. I can't be the only one. What do you guys think about this pickup? I mean, it's okay, I guess. I'm not here to say, obviously this is all to the eyes of the beholder. It looks better than Tesla's Cybertruck. Tesla Cybertruck, I don't like that thing. But it looks better than that. I just feel like it's too plain, too bland here in the front. That's what I feel like. It's too bland there. I don't know. You tell me. Either way, guys, thank you very much for joining. Remember to smash that like button for me. All right. It really helps out tremendously to get these streams to be suggested to others and grow. So if you want me to keep doing this, I need the stream to grow, obviously. And you can help me by smashing that like button for me. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell. So when we go live tomorrow, you're automatically alerted with an email from YouTube letting you know, hey, Hustle with JesseW is live. And once again, thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the Discord. So make sure to join up, and I'll see you over there in about 5-10 minutes. All right. Thank you very much, guys.